It's me again. I wanted to share something with you, hoping that these words will find a place in your heart. I thought letting go was something I had to do. I thought letting go was something I had to make the effort to do. And what I have recognized or discovered is that letting go isn't what we think it is. We all will face a season in our lives where we need to move on. And in order for us to move on, we have to let go. We have to stop holding on. You have to first accept where you are in order to move forward. If you see where I'm going with this. So I find myself at a place now where what I thought it meant to let go, that's not where I am anymore. Because there are seasons in our lives. And right now, we're in fall. I have a little jacket because the morning is a little cool. But the leaves are falling. The leaves are falling all around. And we call the season fall. And life has a way of showing us lessons. And when I observe these trees and the leaves are just falling, it's a natural letting go that I observe. There's no struggle, there's no suffering, there's no fighting. And that made me realize something, that letting go is the outcome of accepting where we are. And once we accept, we have to be present. And present means that you're not trying to change the moment. You're not trying to fix the moment. You're not trying to control the moment. You're present. You're accepting the moment. And when I find myself there, letting go happens naturally, just like the leaves released in the season of fall. So letting go is not what we think it is. It's one of life's natural process that we have to go through. But in order to get to that outcome, we have to accept. We have to surrender. Surrender for me is the exhale in the breath. When you've accepted something in your heart because you're in your season. When I'm in my season, I have to accept what it brings. You know, I don't mind the cold weather. I find that I tolerate the cold weather better than the summer. And there's seasons. And I have to accept the summer as much as I accept the fall, the winter, the spring. I have to accept all of it. So life shows us, takes us through different seasons in our lives. And some of those seasons, life is asking us to let go. And before I found letting go very, the word that's coming up for me is painful back then. But as I began to awaken spiritually, as you begin to come home to yourself, coming home to yourself means that you are going to have to detach from a lot of things that are not serving you, things that are just illusions that we hold on to, because that's how we survive. When it comes to moving on and moving from where you were to move forward, you have to accept where you are. And where you are might be a space where we identify. We identify with something or someone so deeply that when it's time to move on from them or that space, the attachment is so great that you feel the pain. You want to hold on. And I'll tell you this, what I've observed in myself, whenever, because I won't say that certain things for me is easy, like everything is easy for me to let go of. I'm not going to say that because that wouldn't be what it is. But in this moment, I do know that when things arise in my own life that I need to let go, when I'm so deeply attached to it, I find that attachment, I need to move from that situation to move forward, but I want to take it with me. And life is telling me that you can't take it with you. And holding on to that attachment is where the pain of letting go comes from. But in order to let go in the most natural way. Good morning. In order to let go in the most natural way is through acceptance. You have to accept that this is your season. This is what life has brought to you. And when you accept it, something happens. The outcome of that is you begin to naturally let go. You begin to naturally detach and move forward from whatever the situation is. And make no mistake about it, life is going to ask us to let go. This whole journey, what life has been teaching me is that I have to let go. And it's something I continue to ponder. It's something I continue to observe and to be aware of, that life is asking all of us at some junction, when it's your season to let go. Remember these words. Accept the moment. Surrender to it. And in that exhale, that is where the letting go is. When you exhale, in that exhale, that's where the letting go lives. Because when we think about it, sometimes, I know for me, I try to control how I let go. I try to control how I let go. And when I try to control it, it brings more attachment, because what I do is let go from one situation and attach to another. And that's because of fear. I've observed this in myself. And so what that does, it just creates more attachment for you to detach from. So from the place where you are that requires you to move forward, and you find yourself not being able to move forward, to let go, when you accept the moment, when you surrender, which means your heart releases control and you allow life to take control, that's when letting go becomes the outcome. And you're able to move forward. You cannot leave a place unless you've accepted what it is, that place, accepted all of it. Because even if you leave physically, in the physical sense, even if we leave that place, it lives in us and we take it wherever we go. And emotionally, you're still holding it. Emotionally, you're still holding it within, and it's still living in you and through you. So I wanted to share that this morning. I hope these words, if they resonate, if they touch something in you, share them with someone. Share them with someone. My warmth is with you on your journey. Just remember, when you can see how natural the process of letting go is, when we recognize that we just have to accept the moment, then letting go becomes much easier. The process becomes much easier. Thank you. Thank you.